Hello, everybody. It is the American Doofus Show. Don't be a doofus. I'm Barry Welsh. I'm your host. I remind you, Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, going to be live. Sunday night, live with the weekly wrap. And I hope you'll join me Sunday night. Also, Sunday, we're going to talk a little bit more about EAR, ending all racism, eradicating American racism, um, everybody against racism, EAR. What it basically stands for is ending all racism. And the way we do that, we're going to have to heal. And we're going to have to heal as a nation. And we can't begin to heal until we stop the bleeding of the current wound. Let's just put it that way. This episode is entitled The New Scarlet Letter, and that letter is T. The Scarlet Letter, of course, is a reference to a story by Nathaniel Hawthorne, a pre-Civil War author who wrote a book about the Scarlet Letter being the letter A for adulteress. And if a woman was suspected of being an adulteress, she had to literally sew a scarlet A into the fabric of her clothing so it could be visible, so that the fine, good, upstanding, proper people could know to avoid such a person. And that's some incredible judgment from that time period. But we can apply it today too, as far as tarnishing, as far as shameful. And I'm talking about our current president, the one that was just defeated in an election that he insists he won. And the new Scarlet Letter is going to be T. It's going to be T for Trump, or possibly M for MAGA. One of the two, but the tarnish is not going to fade quickly. The tarnish is not going to clean up. It's not going to be like, getting a bottle of Ajax and in 10 minutes, the tarnish is gone. No, we have a lot of healing to do in this country. And the longer the current situation goes on, where the defeated former, soon to be former president doesn't recognize that he lost, he not only that, he proclaims he won. And the dangerous part is so many people believe him and support him and want him to continue on, and which is undermining America. It's undermining America. It's tarnishing us. It's tarnishing us to us. It's tarnishing us to the rest of the world. And of course, those of you that are supportive, you're going to be tarnished. You're going, and history will record. Not that any of you care about that, but it's true. There are people who are going to care about it. Mike Pence, current vice president from here in Indiana. Mike was halfway respected by probably, I don't know, 45% of the people in Indiana. And that's a pretty good percentage for a politician. But this Trump tarnish, not that he won't land some job as president of the university or something, and he's already the whole Pence family's already made out like bandits from the United States government and their service. But more power to him. I'm not because it's not just the Pences, it's not just the Republicans, um, but the tarnish will be on the Pence family, and specifically on Mike Pence because of unless he does something that shows that America is more important to him than Donald Trump. And I'm calling him out in case you can't tell. Mike, um, do what's right. Do what's right. The tarnish, the Scarlet Letter is going to impact all of us, all American people, whether we're supporters or whether we are happy to see the current resident of the White House be on his way out, even though we are not at all satisfied with who the next one going in is going to be. We've got a long way to go, but the nation itself is going to be tarnished by this. Um, families are going to be tarnished by this. This is, like I said, this isn't going to be a 10-minute elbow grease and we get the job done. The healing is going to have to take place within families because of the damage done from lies and because of the pride and not being able to say, I was wrong. I was wrong. I should not have supported what I supported, and I see that now, and I was wrong. And let's get America back. That's really all it's going to take, but that's a tremendous mound to climb for many people. And the president's tarnishing himself while he has this grandiose vision of what post-Trump America is going to be like. All he's doing is actually he's probably pushing more and more people to take him from president to prisoner. I saw that the state of New York looking at tax evasion. I know the federal government has some questions about taxes, about past bankruptcies. So while the House of Representatives formally impeached him and the United States Senate under Republican control would not have a due and orderly hearing as they are required to do, he should have been taken out of office before we got to this point as a nation to where we are so divided that the talk of civil war is not a reference to an historical event between the North and the South, but the talk of civil war is something very relevant and prominent, and as idiotic as it seems, is a very real possibility. All because of a reality TV host. And not really a very good one. But what this does, this divides the country even more. All this talk about, the corruption. Where's the corruption? The corruption, as always, just like now, Joe Biden's president of the United States because of the votes of communities of people of color and because of the suburbs around the cities. The suburbs just got tired of Donald Trump and voted him out. He can't understand that. He can't take that. They keep saying that there's all this cheating and stuff. And where is all the cheating supposed to be happening? Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Detroit, Michigan, Atlanta, Georgia, Camden, New Jersey, according to Rudy Giuliani and that freaking bananas press conference they held trying to justify. And again, I spoke about it that, it's a major scam and there's a whole bunch of easy marks because they're just willingly giving the money when when all they're doing is trying to undermine America. And there are a lot of people rallying saying, stop the steal, stop the steal. You want to stop the steal, stop what you're doing. Stop your man from doing what he's trying to do, which is steal. He's trying to steal the presidency. We're watching an attempted coup. And we need to take it seriously to make sure that he does not stick around. But the blame is being laid, the blame is being laid again at the cities. And what do all these cities, what do Philadelphia, Atlanta, Camden, New Jersey, Detroit, Michigan, what do they all have in common? Majority of population or communities of color. So basically it all comes down to black votes shouldn't count. That's what is at the root of all of this that they're trying to do in the courts. Black votes shouldn't count because black people shouldn't be trusted. I'm not the only one that thinks this way either. The secretary, the attorney general, I should say, the attorney general of Michigan said that really what is at the basis of all of this is that they're attacking black people, that black people can't be trusted, that black people's votes shouldn't count because they're corrupt. And that is so wrong. But that's what's at the basis of all this. There are going to be people that say I'm full of horse hockey, and you may be right, but just think about it. Just something to think about. It's the American Doofus Show. I'm your host, Barry Welsh. Don't be a doofus. Sunday, we're going to be back on talking a little more about this, talking about a couple of other topics and questions and answers, whatever you want to talk about. And of course, tomorrow being Saturday, being the weekend, we'll keep an eye on things going on. And if necessary, we will hop on here with an episode and even a live episode if necessary, if something's occurring that needs to be broadcast, because that's what we try to do here. We try to talk about the things, show things that you're not going to see in other places. You're not going to see in normal traditional media. It's because we're the American Doofus Show. I love you all. Thank you all for watching each and every time. And please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing, helping the program grow. Sunday, another one of the topics, just a little teaser, we're going to be talking about the Angry Viking. So if I'm not on here tomorrow, it's because it's a peaceful Saturday, and man, that would be awesome. But I'll be here Sunday night at 9 Eastern Standard Time for sure with the weekly Wrap Sunday Night Live. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay alive. Stay alive. And of course, don't be a doofus.